Act 5, Scene 8, starting on page 185.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? Whiles I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
So he's not going to commit suicide. He'd rather fight to his death. Macduff tells him to turn around and fight.
Of all men else I have avoided thee.
Right, because beware Macduff.
But get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine.
I don't want to fight you.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword, thou bloodier villain than terms can give thee out.
Okay, so they fight.
Thou losest labor.
He sees Macduff kind of losing.
As easy mayst thou the entrenchant air, with thy keen sword impress as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Pay attention to these lines here.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee, Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
So Macduff was born by cesarean section. So he wasn't literally born of woman. So it's taking something that we couldn't figure out how it could be true of anyone, and this is why. So this is why Macduff is the person that Macbeth needs to be beware of. So it kind of takes two predictions and puts them together. Accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man. Look at that loss of his manliness. So he's getting scared. And be these juggling fiends no more believed, that palter with us in a double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee. And Macduff knows what he has to do, because this always works with Macbeth. He says, then fine, then yield thee, coward.
And live to be the show and gaze of the time. We'll have thee, as our rarer monsters are, painted on a pole, and underwrit, here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet.
I'm not going to give up my kingdom.
And to be baited with the rabble's curse.
And have people mock me and make fun of me.
Burnham would be come to Dunsinane, and thou opposed, being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, hold, enough.
Okay, so even though 2 out of 3 of the predictions have come true, I'm still going to fight you, because I'd rather fight to the death than be a coward.
I would the friends we miss were safe arrived.
Some must go off, and yet by these I see, so great a day as this is cheaply bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived but till he was a man, the which no sooner had his prowess confirmed in the unshrinking station where he fought, but like a man he died.
Then he is dead?
Aye, and brought off the field. Your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his worth, for then it hath no end.
Had he his hurts before?
Aye, on the front.
Why then God's soldier be he. Had I as many sons as I have hairs, I would not wish them to a fairer death.
Because dying being a
his
soldier
knell
is a
is
noble
knolled.
death.
He's worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more. They say he parted well, and paid his score. And so, God be with him.
Look at this.
Here comes newer comfort.
What does Macduff have? He has Macbeth's head. All right, we'll stop here.